Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
I'll tell you what's up this week, Jose. We are well on the road to WrestleMania. Three
That we
more
are.
episodes to go after this one. It's
The
looking
halfway
good.
point.
We are at the halfway point, and what better halfway point than main event Marmy here on FDW?
Oh, absolutely. Number one contender for the FDW Women's Champion, looking to get a bit of a tune-up.
Yeah, she'll be in singles action later on this evening, but before we get there, we've got a nice little triple threat here, showcasing some of the great talent we have on FDW. It's not just all about the champions all the time.
And the range of talent as well. We've got cruiserweight, heavyweight, and wide boy.
That is a wide range.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
Ricochet always impresses when he's in the ring. And he's usually good against the bigger opponents as well. His reign as TV champion, he defended it more against heavyweights than anyone his own sort of cruiserweight division.
Yeah, it was that kind of edge and quickness that he had over those competitors, which made him a bit unique in that regard. But even as his time as cruiserweight champion, he still held it down.
Oh, he was very impressive.
Till he ran into the Hall of Famer.
Yes, I was going to say, it took a literal Hall of Fame in Rey Mysterio to stop him. And it was a very close contest.
But he'll be in triple threat action here this evening.
Yep, nothing on the line, just a nice exhibition.
Yeah, crowd getting their money's worth. It's the wide boy.
Yeah.
Comes down to the ring.
I mean, they're on loan as well. I don't know if that is as a result of what happened last week in his tag match.
I mean, if I was Otis, I'd be pissed off. Chad literally got in the ring and stood and let it happen. He could have saved him. They could be advancing to WrestleMania, but now Otis is still looking to advance.
Possibly blaming Chad for taking away his WrestleMania moment, probably.
Now, it's not the first time we've seen this from Chad. A few episodes ago, Chad got involved in Otis's TV title picture, I believe, and cost him
a world title picture as well.
Yeah. So Chad perhaps a little jealous, and now Otis looking to strike out on his own. We don't know yet.
I guess we'll have to keep waiting and finding out.
Yep.
But in the meantime, Otis looking to have a good match here.
And it should be a good match with the wide-ranging styles, as you alluded to.
Yep. This man, Apollo Crews.
Now we saw a game Apollo Crews a couple of episodes ago, stepping up to the FDW World Champion.
He looked impressive from the parts I saw.
Yeah. And then Bronson decided to end it.
As Bronson does, as is his right.
Yeah, he plays with his food, and when he's done, he will end it. But Ricochet immediately using that quickness to his advantage.
But Otis smart there, just let the other two go at it and pick up the scraps. Oh, just dropping Ricochet.
I'm surprised Ricochet would even have the power to kick out of an Otis pin.
Yeah. Otis didn't so much as slam him as drop him there.
Delayed. Vertical.
That strength.
Slam there from Otis.
Ooh, the Ricochet, quickly.
Down with the quickness.
It's going to be an issue for these men.
As he just bounces off the wide boy.
Yeah. Ricochet's going to have to use a lot of different tricks though, because
his usual repertoire is not going to work against a boy like Otis.
Otis is just fighting everyone off at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, just dumping Apollo to the outside as Ricochet just looks to get Otis confused.
Yeah. Ricochet's going for a weapon.
And that might be his only option here in this sort of match. In this triple threat, it's no DQ.
The size game catching up to Ricochet.
Otis just claiming the weapon for his own. Put on with a
There's a triple
DDT.
threat match going on, but I do notice that Jimmy doesn't have a tattoo on his hand where Axiom does.
It could be a temporary tattoo just to throw you off the scent.
Possibly. The jury is still out.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what the Cruiserweight Champion is.
He sits in the chair for 6 hours in makeup before coming out to ref. As Ricochet looks to, well, I was hoping not suplex Otis.
I mean, if he does, that would be a feat of strength.
Absolutely. I think Apollo Crews will struggle to do that to Otis.
Gorilla press there from the wide boy.
Will not struggle to do that as he drops a headbutt.
Crews there with a flying forearm.
A big man off his feet.
And Ricochet just with a big tilt-a-whirl there.
I mean, Otis has been looking strong here.
As Otis, Ricochet rather.
Attempts to take out both men. Doesn't quite get it.
Massive dump there from Ricochet to Crews.
Oh, what do you call that move? The belt. The human belt.
Don't start giving Bronson ideas.
It's like,
I shall wear him.
Apollo Crews, can I borrow you? My trousers are falling down. It's Otis back at Crews.
Ricochet keeps getting into the collar and elbow tie-up. Bit of strength there with Otis, and he's gonna lose that battle.
Absolutely, but the kicks are where it is for Ricochet.
Super kick.
And speed.
Dragging
now
Otis.
on the ropes. Apollo Crews seizing an opportunity to attack Ricochet from behind.
With Otis there, can he make Ricochet tap? Just powering out as he hits a big kick. Straight back into Otis's clutches. As Otis now thinks about getting his toy back. Oh no, he wants none of it. I don't need this.
You're thinking, wait, I need to do that.
Flying slam there from Crews. So I believe Otis is busted open.
Yeah, I see a bit of blood over the eye there.
It was hard hitting contest. Crews having none of it though, immediately with a kip up.
Otis like a cannonball at his back.
Having absolutely none of it as Jimmy gets in the wrong part of town. Ricochet, unbelievable feat of strength.
Managed to get Otis up and over.
This time with a baseball bat. Crews just pulling him onto his back.
Skip kick.
Another super kick there, Trev. Cutter from Crews into the drop kick, and Crews standing tall.
Absolutely.
Otis dazed and confused now, swing and a miss.
They obviously beat each other up. The pin has to happen in the ring, so there's no concern at the moment.
But the war can happen on the outside as Ricochet just goes to town on Crews.
Otis looking for a weapon to serve. Once again, Beth Robert.
He is a weapon.
Yeah. He's a cannonball. He's a wrecking machine.
Kick there from Ricochet, not quite connecting. As he seeks to just get Otis out of the way.
Oh, misses. And Otis picks him straight back up.
You've got to think with a massive power slam like that, Crews bounced off. It's the belly.
Belly bump.
Belly's gonna get you. Crews looking to capitalise.
Take advantage of Otis's work. So these two now square off.
Sidewalk slam from Otis. As Ricochet again dumping Otis onto the back of his head.
What is that move called? It's like an Alabama slam, but the other way up.
Is it like a crucifix suplex?
We could call it the Kansas slam.
Ricochet rolling the massive amount that is Otis onto his back and only a 1 count. As Cruz just yeets a kendo stick at him.
Kendo!
Surprise! Flying kendo. Jimmy, you are in the way there, mate.
Jimmy's getting a close and personal look at this. He's beginning to tee off on Otis. Otis definitely the threat here.
But they are all teeing off on each other. There appear to be no allegiances live.
Again, Ricochet.
Cutter from Cruz. And the FDW staple.
Beautifully performed. Otis taking a breather on the outside. Thinking perhaps now it's time for a weapon.
Cruz wrenches on the neck of Ricochet. Able to swat away the bat into a net breaker.
Working that open
Blood gushing all over the place. Cruz looking to steal one, but Otis with the wherewithal to break it up.
Just now giving him up for a huge throw.
And 3 of these men looking to get the eye of the FDW GM as Cruz now busted open. Ricochet,
The eye of the tiger.
grabs the old faithful sledgehammer.
Just biding his time, waiting for the opportunity to strike.
Connects with Otis.
And this is what it's going to take.
With strong strikes.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Really is those big moves that Ricochet's got to keep hitting on the wide boy. As both Cruz and Ricochet to the top rope, both coming off and connecting. Who's going to get the pin?
Otis taking a double beating.
Cruz with a delayed sit-out power slam there. Could this be the upset? Cruz just looks to batter Ricochet. Otis having none of it with a massive suplex. And what's supposed to be a fairly standard affair has turned into a war.
Kick out.
Cruz
could pin Ricochet
at it too.
How are these three still going?
They're wrecking machines.
Hammering each other. Baseball bats and kendos and sledgehammers, oh my.
Again,
Up.
delayed power slam there.
Give me the strength to do that.
And a little ginger, little ginger kick there from Ricochet.
Yeah.
Just no.
Quit it. Quit it.
You've got to think how Ricochet connect here. A discus punch.
Otis is in a bad way.
Staggered on the outside. Ricochet looking ahead to the high red district. Shooting star press over the top of Otis. A majestic sight.
It's like Free Willy in reverse. It's when the kid jumped Willy.
As Otis now looks to fire it up. Here we're going to see it. Oh, we're going to see it. It's the caterpillar. Here it is.
It's going to become a beautiful butterfly.
Dropped on Ricochet, but Cruz catching him into the uppercut.
This is Cruz's opportunity.
This is his moment. Capitalise off the caterpillar. But no, looking to get it done his own way. Deadlifting Trev.
It's an almost cel-shaded Otis.
The pixelated white boy.
Yep. Cruz now.
Massive side slam. And
He
still
picks up that hammer.
not done. Just beating down Otis.
This is the first match, guys. Still got a whole show for you.
Only a 1 count though. Ricochet twists through. Hooks
Just
the
being
leg.
hit for Ricochet.
Can Otis connect? Oh, just a little too staggered. And once again,
Ricochet picks up a win.
victory slips through Otis's hands.
I said it. Ricochet's great against the bigger men. He can outpace them.
Yep, the longer a match
Especially-
goes.
especially in a triple threat environment, he's able to slip in and take the win when it's necessary.
Giggity.
Strong fought contest by all of it involved, though.
Yeah, hell of a strong start to this week's FDW. We weren't expecting that, but that turned into an absolute bloodbath. That'll be a
What a
nice,
match it was.
steady contest, but no blood spilled, weapons all over the place, and Ricochet coming out on top.
Yep, we've managed to get the ring cleared, though, so we can move on to our second match of the night.
Yep, which after last week, Seth looking to continue his tuning up process in an unorthodox victory over Mez, it must be said.
I'm not so sure, I don't know how deliberate it was, whether he was unsure of the count and just feeding off the crowd reaction. It happens sometimes.
Well, one man who has taken umbrage with the way Seth Rollins won is the legend William Regal.
The gatekeeper.
Yep. He was clearly had a word with Seth Rollins backstage and said, "Look, Flower, you need to be doing better than that if you're going to stand up against Big Bronson Reed."
And a match of tonight has ensued. Seth saying he will show what he's got.
Yep. And what better gatekeeper than the ring technician?
Oh, he's been
the man's man.
Such a mainstay here on FDW.
He's a man, such a man.
Everyone loves Regal.
We do love Regal.
We love you, Regal.
We do. Again, non-title action. This is just Seth's tuning up process on the road to WrestleMania.
And he needs it. I mean, Seth's great, but he has not stepped in the ring with Bronson Reed.
So he's taken all the experience from all of his championship defences and looking to build on it before he hits the big one.
Regal working those arms, the joint manipulation.
Seth really looking to take on all styles ahead of his match at Mania. Just the quickness of Mez last week, the hard-hitting technicality of William Regal. God knows who he's going to face next.
Yeah, he's using these styles to learn and absorb the knowledge. He's got the speed. He's needing to learn more about the technical. He's going to throw everything he has at Bronson Reed.
He's beginning to believe.
Try to imagine there is no Bronson.
There is no belt.
Don't try and beat Bronson. That's impossible. Instead...
I love Regal would be Morpheus in that situation.
Yeah.
You have to let it all go, Seth. Fear, doubt, free your mind.
I know Kung Fu. Show me. Show me, Flower.
Show me, Flower. Oh. The best interaction I've ever seen with Regal is I was at an NXT house show and just like he came out of nowhere and just kind of said thanks for coming out, and then just a random bloke yelled, he went, "I love you, Regal." Whole crowd laughed and he just went, "I love you too, Flower." Such a good atmosphere. Prime NXT was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, Regal on. Well, it was until we came along.
Yeah, and put them into their place.
Yep.
Seth kicking out now.
Beth trying to get back up on top.
Yep, keeping that momentum going. Going a bit back and forth this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's Regal. You've got to expect back and forth with Regal in the match. I don't think there's been many that have squashed him.
This is true. But Seth's showing that he can do the joint manipulation just as well as the Brits.
Yep.
Targeting the hand.
Zane, he's learning. He's learning all the time.
The man's a machine.
Hanging him up there.
Oh, Seth taking a page out of Regal's playbook.
Yeah.
Really having to go to that place, and is that a tactic he's going to need to use against against Bronson.
I mean, I think he's going to have to use every tactic in the book against Bronson Reed. Because it's Bronson Reed. I mean, we're overhyping Reed, but I think he's earned it at this point.
Well, do not underestimate Seth Rollins, the one man on the roster who's had probably just as many title defences. Well, not quite as many, but always got some banging matches. Flying forearm there, bringing Regal down to the middle as Doug distracted.
Distracted by the turnbuckle that Seth Rollins took off.
Seth once again the victim of his own tactics.
I mean, we've seen it before from Seth actually. It's cost him a match before. And it's just cost him a bit of skin by the looks of it.
Yeah. Seth learning what it's like to bleed.
Ain't got time to bleed.
Right to the eye there on Regal.
Seth really taking a play out of Regal's foot.
To hit the pedigree.
Dropping the pedigree on Regal, hooking the leg. Could this be it?
Could very well be. Oh, late kick out there from the man's man.
So late, I thought he actually had it. I looked away, I was like, it's over. And then, no,
kept just waiting.
Shoulder. Can't count Regal out.
You absolutely cannot. But Seth with the quick kicks. Doesn't know what to do next.
Yeah. Kicked out the pedigree. You've got to go to that place, I think.
Trying to formulate a game plan now as he floats like a butterfly. Will he sting like a bee?
Sting like a tree. He looks for it. Could this be it? It is the stomp.
And what better way of doing that than drawing blood on Regal? Taste of his own medicine.
It's got to be it, surely.
Yes. That's huge.
Rollins bloodied but not beaten. Wasn't
Standing
a title
tall.
match, but look at him go, and I was wondering if this would happen.
Here we go. We've seen this from Reed.
Reed with the championship, the TV title.
What is he doing with that?
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Insult to injury, and already busted open Rollins from his scrap.
Reed saying, you don't know what you're in for at WrestleMania.
Well, that is going to be a scrap and a half. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yes, absolutely.
Bit of an exhibition between the girls.
Yep.
And Perez coming out on top, a long-needed victory.
Yeah, she's up and down as Perez.
Yeah, whenever we watch her, she doesn't do quite so well.
She's saving it for off-screen. She's camera shy, that's what it is.
But a hell of a main event here, as we alluded to earlier. The #1 contender in action against Raquel Rodriguez, her Elimination Chamber cellmate, if you like.
Yeah, and Rodriguez, let's not forget, was eliminated by Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, so clearly Rodriguez taking a little bit of umbrage with that.
Yep. I mean, they were both representing FDW, but it wasn't all for all. And it seemed like Rhea wasted little time in singling out Rodriguez. Yeah,
looking at her claim her place at the top of the women's division.
Also, do we need any more R's in this match? Fucking initials are just
Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez. A bit of R&R, rest and relaxation.
Yep. Rhea Ripley taken to the ring first. It's going to be an interesting contest. You've got the strength of Raquel Rodriguez, but Rhea Ripley's no stranger to strong contests.
Yeah, this is going to be the battle of the strong women. Not necessarily giant women, but the strong women.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Should be a hell of a scrap. So look to show
out the gate first.
Their dominance in this dong measuring contest.
Yeah. I mean, how many other women tower over Rhea Ripley like Rodriguez does?
There are very few. There are very few men that do it. So Rodriguez, a bit miffed that she was eliminated by Ripley.
Yeah, Rodriguez has been desperate to claim gold this season, and she's fallen short, sadly, so many times.
She's come close on several occasions, managing to beat Io Sky last week.
Yep, but
Simulated affair.
Wasn't able to beat Io Sky when the title was on the line.
Aye.
Was unable to make her way to the WrestleMania main event through the Elimination Chamber.
Well, there was some stiff competition in that chamber, including the other woman standing across from her.
I was going to say, least of all, Rhea Ripley, who dominated in that Elimination Chamber match, it has to be said. I think she eliminated 3 of the 6 women.
Yep. An absolutely fantastic acquisition for FDW.
Almost putting Raquel away there.
Yep, getting things done early.
2 count, and there. That is what makes Rhea Ripley different, wasting very little time. Pure focus.
As Ripley looks to keep herself tuned up ahead of Mania. Flinging Rodriguez to the sky.
With 6 weeks to go, you can't afford to rest on your laurels. You've got to stay fit and healthy.
Well, it's a bit closer than that, Jose. We have 3 weeks after this one.
Yeah.
Or just 3 episodes.
Another knee to the face.
It's the strong strikes from Rhea Ripley as well, which catch people off guard. People think she's going to be this big powerhouse throw year round, which of course she is, but then she can follow that up with those big punches, big kicks.
Grapples you to the ground and then kicks you in the face. And then you ask for more. You can get some more.
Step on my cubes. That's Rodriguez up in the electric chair drop and just planted.
That's gotta hurt, especially on the outside here. Rodriguez. Oh,
still with a wherewithal.
Head bounced off the announce table.
Both girls bringing it back to the ring now.
High
big
elbow.
Discus elbow there from Rodriguez as she targets Ripley's knee, I believe, to remove some striking offense.
And just look at that. Hoisted in the air.
Very seldom you see a move like that on Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. Rodriguez is really starting to build some momentum here, and the number 1 contender should be concerned.
Too right as she looks to get her up. Massive slam there from Rodriguez.
Rodriguez now measuring her woman.
She's a woman on a mission.
It's a Hana bomb.
And that is huge, but we see this again from Rodriguez. It's close to the ropes.
Could be it.
It's pinned deep. Ripley with a kick out.
And smart, rolling out of the way.
Rodriguez keeping up the offense.
To say, wasting no time at all. These 2 women absolutely going at each other here tonight.
It really has been a war this week on FDW, not going to lie. Up and down the card. From triple threat action to
finishing.
to busted open antics with Seth and Regal.
The crowd's getting what they paid for.
Yep. You want blood? I'll give you blood. Are you not entertained?
Oh, strong close down by Rhea Ripley.
Bringing her down to the mat. Again.
Looking to take a page out of Raquel's playbook with those clotheslines.
Ripcord drop kick with a rope break there. It's the long legs of Rodriguez saving this matchup.
Yep. But Rhea Ripley not getting complacent, not wasting time moaning about the call, just straight back into the assault.
This time Ripley with the wherewithal to get her away from the ropes. Can she capitalise?
She's waiting. She's measuring.
Looking to get her up for the riptide. That's huge.
Then goes for a cover.
Rolling her out the way, hooking those massive legs.
Nowhere near the ropes. This should be it.
Only a 2 count there.
Rodriguez with a kick out.
Marvin's going to need to go that little extra mile.
Oh, what
Huge
a
kick there.
Just kick the makeup off of Rodriguez's face.
We're getting a bit of feedback from Jose's microphone.
Apologies. We all good?
Yeah, we should be all good. And Rodriguez battering out.
These 2 women and leaving it all in the ring.
Just going to war.
Huge elbow there. We've seen it a Hana one. We've seen the Riptide.
Oh, but a quick possum pin.
That's all it took.
Catching her opponent off guard, and maybe that's just a sign of what's to come.
I mean, that's the
Oh
smarts.
dear.
Tegan Knox with a kendo stick.
And this is that edge we've seen from Knox.
Yeah, it's a new, more aggressive streak.
Oh, she's going to need to be if she's going to step up against Rhea Ripley at Mania. She's going to need that aggression in spades.
And looks like she's got it. Well, not in spades, in kendo sticks.
Well, another thoroughly enjoyable week of FDW.
Yeah, hell of a week.
3 more stops to go on the road to WrestleMania. And then it's the big one.
The showcase of the Immortals.
And so many will be looking to punch their ticket to immortality. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as we are. We'll catch you in the next episode of FDW and see you then.
Latest.